Just look at me. Now I want you to explode with applause. Ready? Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. Now wait for it. When I point the camera to you, don't applaud.
Okay.
Actually, this is going to be horrible. Black Mask can applaud. He's the only one. Wait. 1, 2, 3.
I can't wait to
That's how that thing works. You know, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm done. I just every 6 months I get an idea and I go, oh my god, that's brilliant. It really is. It's like what I love so much is that he actually, I just said applaud. He was the one who vamped and went, yeah. Oh, well.
All right, I'm sorry. Let's next question. What? Yeah, bra. Smeek like fine and fine.
Okay.
Next.
Which one's the bigger sociopath, Joel or Drake? Because Joel has 20 years that we didn't see.
You gotta kill people willy-nilly. Are you talking about more gameplay? From a gameplay standpoint, who knows?
Let me tell you something.
Okay, oh shit.
Murdering with a sense of humor and charm. Not really murder. It's doing these people a favor. It's like euthanasia of the bad guy. Okay?
Is that young people in China?
Joel, really? Are we gonna go down that path?
No, you said euthanasia.
Go take a nap, Captain Pun. Guy who wets his pants at knock-knock jokes. Listen, I'm going to defend Drake. Drake never killed. Drake, like, was giving Marlo a break. He's always trying to help. He has the it's a game, dude. He's got to kill people. What do you want to do?
we're just gonna knock everyone out.
What is this, the A-Team? Is this 1982? No, it's a game. That means that he's crazy, sociopathic. Joel's got a chip and he's nuts. But I know, not that I read too much into it. I would. Well, he's going to defend Joel. I'll defend Drake. I think he does it with more charm.
I think that. Did you use psychopath or sociopath?
Sociopath.
Joel is absolutely a sociopath.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Troy is a psychopath.
The slight neurosis, but I would say in today's terms, yes, sociopathic, because we look at it and we have a sense of right and wrong. And I don't think in that world those two things exist anymore. It's just literally do what you have to. So yeah, I would say by today's standards, Joel is way more of a sociopath. Yeah, you thought I was going to go funny, didn't you?
Everyone was kind of hoping you would.
Yeah, so no.
Let's give him a serious answer. Let's give him something to think about. Not me.
Pass.
Nothing but fart jokes here. Give me.
If Roger Smith was here, that's all this would be.
Yes, Roger. Hey, the Pizza Hut 2-for-1 deal. Yes, Ezio is the voice of Pizza Hut. Get over it.
And even worse, say yes to the dress. You're the one. You and my wife could talk. She's married over a year ago. She's like, I still watch those shows. Really? She's not here, is she?
Not anymore. She's in a hole in Modesto. Just letting the line do its work. It does work, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, that's so kind.
My question is for Troy.
He couldn't make it tonight.
Oh, sorry, that's Tom, right. My question for Tom.
Tom Baker.
Troy, hi.
Doctor Who.
Fans of Mass Effect will know that you were a certain Cerberus space ninja who wrote a very mean letter to Shepard. Okay, so fans of Mass Effect might also know that Raphael Sparge and Kimberly Brooks had read their respective letters to Shepard a couple years ago for the fans.
Okay.
So my question is, would you kindly...
He's a Bioshock fan right now. I know your tricks.
Would you kindly read this letter I have here printed out that Kai Lang wrote to Shepard in Mass Effect 3?
Is there like ricin on it or anything? Breaking Bad fans? That was actually a legitimate threat before the show. Good. You open this message. This actually isn't a sorry military command. They're busy trending to what's left of their planet. Those of Twitter tending. They're busy tending to what's... It doesn't matter. Moving on.
Let's take two.
Hey, Troy, let's just run that again. We're gonna go with tending instead of trending.
Got it. Okay, I was just...
All right? No, you sounds great, man. Just speak up.
I'll make a note of that.
Okay, and we're rolling.
Good. You open this message. This actually isn't a sorry military command. They're busy tending to what's left of their planet. So you survived our thought.
Okay, Troy, let's just pick it up from so you survived. All right?
Cool, thank you.
No, it sounds great, man. Sounds great. Get a little sip of water.
Did you want me to do...
No, man.
Okay.
Just keep it up. Let's just get through this, and we're gonna get you a check, and we'll get you out of here. Okay. And we're rolling.
So you survived our fight on Thessia. Not as weak as I thought. But never forget that your best wasn't good enough to stop me. Now an entire planet is dying because you lack the strength to win. The legend of Shepard needs to be rewritten. I hope I'm there for the last chapter. It ends with your death. Hugs and kisses, Kai Lang. Was that good? I didn't know if you wanted to do like an alternate thing. I had some notes.
No, we got it. Listen, we gotta get you out of there. We've got Nolan North coming in, so we gotta he's gonna be cleaning the studio.
Well, actually, there's a common joke that, because a lot of times when you'll experience this, because I'm scared shitless of you, Roman.
I actually don't have a YouTube.
There's a lot of times, like when we're doing the Avengers, we're doing the Avengers Assemble show right now. Yeah.
I want to see that video.
And it's like me, Roger Craig Smith, and Travis Willingham, Lord Bailey, we're all in the room together, whatever, and we'll go through a scene, and then they'll discuss on the other side of the glass, which we, of course, can't hear. And then every once in a while, they're just kind of checking with us and just go, yeah, we're just letting you know, we're just kind of thinking about this one scene, whether we want to change or not. And a lot of times, the talk back button that they push has a little bit of a short, so you'll get, and I'm filling out, it's totally fine, rewritten, hang on a second. That's what you'll get. So we, of course, have started making up our own little jokes to that, and part of that, Fred Tatasciore, who is the Hulk, is the best at doing it, because we'll go through a scene, and if we feel like we flubbed up a little bit, like, was that okay? Do we need something different? And we'll get this, we'll go, no, it's only fine, we're just, hang on a second, cool. I think we recast, if we, Olin North, and your agent on the phone, if we, so that's the long setup for a little joke. As long as they call me. That's right. But your name, gotta eat. It's always your name, and we always say Bob Bergen is literally circling the parking lot right now. If you don't want to do the job, it's fine. We'll get it. Kevin Michael Richardson will be here in a heartbeat. Kevin Michael Richardson is, or there's always two replacements for Fred Tatasciore. It's either Kevin Michael Richardson or John DiMaggio. So it's always like, no, Fred, what you did was great. Just give us a quick second. Probably e-casting Michael Richardson and DiMaggio.
You know, I think Lamar is going to be available. Maybe late on. Get Ellen here. Everyone.
Eat it. Guy, if we... Phil Lamar instead.
All right, you've waited patiently, you terrifying specter.
The Joker in the new Origins, Troy.
Okay.
Don't take the mask
Don't
off.
take the mask off.
Just
a little
boost it up a
louder.
little bit.
You're supposed to be the Joker in the next Batman Origins. Is there a certain persona you chose from a previous actor, or did you make your own?
That's a great question. Just in case you couldn't hear, is like, so you're gonna be Joker in the next. What I love is he goes, "You're supposed to be the Joker in the next Arkham." So you're supposed to be the Joker, I guess. I guess that's what you're going for.
Lamar.
No, Ark Hamill.
Ammo's too expensive.
So, I will tell you a funny story. I'll tell you a brief funny story. When we first started auditioning for that, they never tell you what the name of the game is. It's always some code name. And so I went in and I was like, I don't know what this is. It's like Bangle Fort, you know, which, being a huge Nintendo guy, nobody got it. Cool. So I go in and I audition for this thing, and I immediately see from one paragraph, they had just chosen different paragraphs from iconic Joker monologues. I was like, holy shit, this is Joker, and I wanted to immediately run. Because has always been, will always be, my Joker is Mark Hamill. And there have been so many iterations of that character on screen. There's been Cesar Romero, Jack Nicholson, Mark Hamill, Heath Ledger, John DiMaggio. I mean, there's been just Michael Richardson. So there's been all these people that have done this whole thing. So there's nothing really that I'm going to bring new to it. We also have the added benefit and a little bit of a limitation to making sure that we point to the Arkham universe. If this was something outside of that, maybe we would have done something different. But they really wanted it to be what you've seen previously in like Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, that to be the star that we're kind of, hitching our wagon to and pointing our ship towards. So the goal is not to do an impression of Mark Hamill, but for you to believe that that's the same Joker that you've seen before. And that's, whenever I read The Killing Joke, whenever I read Arkham Asylum, Mark Hamill's voice was the voice that I heard in my head for the Joker. So that's what's naturally going to come out for me. So yeah, there you go. Oh God, he's strapped.
He's packing.
Thank you guys for coming here. You guys are awesome. Troy concert last night was great. My question's kind of interesting, but if Vossler and Jake Mueller had a rock concert, what would the theme song be?
Tuning. Douchebag.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't know. I don't know.
That would be our big number. We would finish with that song and open with it.
We killed it, that song. It's the tuning again.
This song goes out to all the douchebags. So, douchebags.
Let's put a technical.
We just like Skrillex just showed up at this panel.
That's okay. It's very
Let's get back to
entertaining.
questions.
All right,
We're losing them. We're losing them.
Hey, look, there's people here.
So my question for both of you, if you got to voice a female character of your own creation, what kind of characteristics, like, of a female character you would want to voice?
I call black. I want a sister.
I've actually done females. I've done a lot of females. I like to have my eyebrows waxed. Go out, look for the ladies. No, I've done old ladies.
I've done old ladies, no, but some of the cartoons were done.
Didn't you do something for like a looping thing for like a, didn't you do it like you did some looping for like an old woman or something on a...
No, there's a couple cartoons, seriously, I've done. It was the Billy and Mandy.
There's a little old lady who came down the street and said, "You come back here." And she kind of talked like this, and "You need took my purse."
Something like that.
And then they thought the woman from Lake Ronkonkoma, Long Island, smoking Tarrington for 15 years. Here to my right, in the gorgeous little straw hat, is my husband Burl. We've been watching cricket. It's actually very interesting. We went to the West Indies for our 50th, and it was wonderful. Go out and get me some more Tarrington for the lowest in tar. Now, excuse me, I gotta talk to the guy in the sock. What's happening there, fella? Nice outfit. Nice boat.
Morning, fellas. Just funny you mentioned the price of right over. Good question, fellas. Closest without going over. Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles? I don't know what...
Price is Right?
Price is Right. Closest without going over.
$1.19.
59 cents.
Closest without going over.
Damn it.
99 cents, 7-Eleven across the street, over 24.
How much? 99 cents.
Oh, you overpaid. What are you, buy these in an airport? Oh, beef flavor. Figures.
Beef flavor.
Beef, yes, it's beef flavor instant lunch. My goodness.
Instant lunch.
It's an instant lunch.
Hello.
How are you guys?
You have a question?
Well, she has a shirt that just says balls.
Oh no, it's actually tripping balls.
No, it
Oh,
just
basically
says
tripping.
balls. That's all I can see. It's like a good night in the bath. All I can see. It's elephantiasis. They're grotesquely oversized.
I'm gonna jump in line to that confessional booth with you guys.
Picture a cameo.
Mr. Troy,
I use a straight iron.
That's probably...
Oh, everyone. Oh, it's if curly, I want straight. I want straight, I want curly. Straight iron.
Troy, would you mind recording a short alarm clock on my phone?
You sure you want me to do that?
I've already asked him.
The straight iron's really good because and then you can cut it like bangs. You look like Posh Spice.
She is so glad that you mentioned her name.
Just saying. And my balls look like Posh Spice.
Oh my God, wake up! Oh my God, the house is on fire! Wake up! That's so much better than what I did.
A Sacramento woman burned in her house today after repeatedly pushing snooze on her phone, not realizing her house was actually on fire. Shut up. Oh my God, my house. Shut up.
Really on fire.
Good.
What's up, bud?
You opened this message.
Hold on. We have someone. Bring me the question.
Between you two, what do you guys think is more confusing? The ending of Bioshock or Deadpool's whole personality?
Is my mic on?
Yeah, I never got to the end of Bioshock, but I've lit. Yeah.
Well, relax.
Really? Okay, I know Booker. Okay? I know Booker. I live in Deadpool's head. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. It's just schizophrenic. It's crazy. It's like nobody. It's like it's a fun game. You never want to meet this person. So I go super confusing with that. But Bioshock, the whole world just makes me go, huh? I don't. It's like Ken Levine is a genius. I mean, the whole thing is. I mean, it's too smart for me. I don't like words and stuff. I'm into pictures. Obligatory Arkansas. Thanks. What are you doing? They're still here.
Yeah.
Tell them about Bioshock.
In the back row. A lot of faith, brother. Just became the greatest panel ever in the history of the world.
And I have it recorded.
Only to be topped by my own death, followed by Nolan.
I'm still here. See the callback? That's the Deadpool callback.
I literally almost died just now. Mine went further.
I have 2 children. I have 2 children. I know how to get it out there. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to hurt adults. You're a hurtful, hateful person. Tell the young man about Bioshock.
So you thought that the ending of Bioshock was confusing?
Yes.
Really? It was so straightforward and linear.
I mean, like the whole end scene, like half of it got the other half. Just.
I don't want to give spoilers for anyone who hasn't finished it, for the 3 people in the world that haven't heard of the game. Multiple dimensions, right? Right. The ending to it, to me, is pretty cool because it's like, if we can go back to this point, none of this would have ever happened.
Yeah, like the whole, the baptism.
Right. Now, you realize that's allegory. It's not actually the baptism, but it's just simply making a decision. And the decision, the baptism and him giving up his daughter were the exact same thing, right? So it was after everything that the whole American Indian War, how messed up he was over that, caused him to split and want to be someone different. So Booker DeWitt died there. Okay, and that's where Comstock what? Well, many times. There's always a lighthouse. I think it's incredibly, it's not confusing, it's just complex. And I think you get it in pieces and get it in chunks. And there's so much more that Ken wanted to put into the game that you literally, I mean, we saw how long it took for the game to come out to begin with. If Ken had put everything in there that he originally wanted to, we would still be working on the game. And it would be not the next-gen consoles, but the next-gen consoles. There's just so much. Oh, really?
You know what, young man?
Stone him.
In the Call of Duty games, we don't do any of this. We just stab the zombies. It's stabby time. And none of the stuff about dimensions. Hey, jean jacket, bring it on.
Oh, I understand.
Alright, first of all, one of my best friends is like a super major fangirl of yours, and she has like a total man crush on you. Just tomboys.
Wait for it.
She wasn't able to make it up here, and it's like a 9-hour drive.
Oh gosh.
She wanted me to have you sign this, but we had like a 1 sign limit at the thing for it. So, if I could bushwhack you after the thing, have you sign it, that would be awesome. Secondly, how guilty did you feel making Courtney Draper cry when you were trying to get her into character?
Not guilty at all. I was impressed that she was up for the challenge. That's for someone to submit themselves to that is definitely something, and it says something about them as an actor to be willing to do that. And that was like really her callback. That was like her second audition. It was pretty impressive. Yeah, let me grab that. I made Courtney cry. Thanks. Courtney cry for her callback in Bioshock.
Her name is Sky.
S-K-Y-E?
S-K-Y.
S-K-Y. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Hello, other Mr. President.
Hello. Hello.
I was wondering if either of you ever go back and play the games that you voiced, maybe to see the context of some of the lines they have you do, or just to see your old work and judge yourself.
I do. I'm playing Saints right now, and superhero powers are fun. But I'm weird. I mean, I was a gamer before I was an actor. And it's what is insanely talented about this guy is that he's in this, not my thumb, this guy. It's insanely talented about this thumb. Is that he is able to make the game space from a performance standpoint seem so real and so tangible without being a gamer. That to me, I thought that Nolan was like, that's all he did. He was either working on a game or playing a game. And to be able to understand the nuances and how games work so well without being a gamer himself is huge.
I'm not a gamer because I'm terrible at it, and I get frustrated. And the last game, one of the last games I played, I almost needed a divorce attorney. It was Call of Duty, it might have been 2? No, I never got to Modern
Big Red one?
No, because I was Sergeant Randall. I'm a huge history buff, and I was Sergeant Randall, one that you land at D-Day with. In the Call of Duty, I don't remember which one it was. I did Big Red one, and I'm the lead Russian. Vasily, this way! Vasily! And you run through Stalingrad with him. We had dinner. And I said, and I had to go out and get an Xbox, because I think it was an Xbox exclusive on one of those things, and I put it in, and I'm like, Next thing I know, my wife walks in, and she goes, what the hell are you doing? I said, what? She goes, it's 3:30 in the morning. I had started playing at about 6:30 after dinner. I hadn't peed, I hadn't blinked. My shoulders on the couch, I put it down, my shoulders had locked like this. I became obsessed with it. I mean, I couldn't get over it. I mean, the previous game to that was like Space Invaders in my basement when I was 11. It was ridiculous. So, a little bit of an addictive personality. That being said, and I appreciate that, is that I may not be a gamer, but I'm a huge fan of gaming. I mean, and how they make these games. And when I did the Uncharted book about the making of Uncharted 3, you know, you go to the developers and you watch these guys put these hours and hours. And I was telling a panel yesterday, because before, you know, I'd get asked about how the game was made, and it's like, hi, I do my work. They take it to Willy Wonka's factory, they make the chocolate, and then they sell it to you. I don't know how he makes it. Maybe there's Oompa Loompas in there too. They're a programmer now. I don't know how it works. And going into the developers, because I've worked with so many, to see how it's done. I mean, gaming is not what it used to be. I mean, they used to sit there gaming, it's like, let's face it, it was nerds in your mom's basement. And now it's professionals, it's all age groups, it's sophisticated. Gamers are sophisticated, they're smart. That's why gaming's getting better, because everybody out there is smarter and more sophisticated. And they're not the geeks people think we are. I mean, it's the people who are like, and that's why gaming has to get better. That's why, hell, when I started, there was a big thing about, are we going to use union actors? Developers didn't have to use union actors because people would put their earbuds in and just rock out to music and play. They didn't care, because they were like, who cares about the voice actor? They don't need the voice acting. Suddenly gamers just start maturing and going, no, we want more, and now you have better writing and better programming, better design, better arts, better graphics, better voice acting has to come about. And you know, the more that we demand, everybody out there demands for something better. And gaming's just, who knows where it goes? I mean, I think I've only been doing it like a decade, maybe more. I don't know how old I am anymore. The point is,
82.
22. Yeah, I look. For that age, absolutely. Again, though, Drop. But I do recommend the straight iron. How can let that joke go? Seriously, don't until you try it. Posh Spice. Except I'm gonna Diet Blue, go Katy Perry. Right? Katy Perry with a huge nose. Forget it. Point is, what I'm saying, Mr. President, is we are doing. The more that you guys demand that stuff, the better the acting has to be, the better the writing, the better. Now with the new Xbox, the new PS4 is. I mean, I've seen some stuff from developers that's doing some their run-throughs on the PS4. I'm not a Sony representative, but I saw some of the stuff they're doing. It's unbelievable. I'm like, wait, that's gameplay? They're like, yeah. And it just takes it to another level, and who knows? I mean, by the time we all have kids or we're older or whatever, I mean, it's hopefully we'll still be doing it, right?
Oh my God, I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, it's a blast. I mean,
it's gonna be weird though. I think. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, I don't care, but you will. You will. I think you're going to see a trend where more like recognizable in the mainstream names are put into games. Well, you know what? If it's the right guy, I don't care, or girl.
No. Boo.
Here's the thing, and you've been obviously a part of this too. It's kind of funny when you've got ex-actor who, when they walk in the room, you're like, holy shit, that's ex-actor, you know exactly who they are. And then you see them step into that space, and they go, shit, because they have no idea. Because they're like, I'm going to give you this. You're like, hey man, sorry, that's not how we do it here. It's a completely different bag. You got to be able to understand that. So this square that you're in, right there, all around you, you're on fire, and you have to jump through that imaginary fire into that imaginary truck, and that imaginary truck is going to go up that imaginary hill, where at the top of the hill, there's going to be this god that's actually going to be breathing more fire, which is where the fire came from that you jumped out from originally, the imaginary fire we talked about too. And here's this little duct tape thing we got, that's for your gun. You got to make sure it feels like a real gun when you're actually shooting it, and you just see them go, because it's super, super hard. And there's a skill and there's an art to what we do inside of the gaming space. And even directors that want to come in, Guillermo del Toro was the one who said that if you approach, Guillermo del Toro was the one who said that if you approach making games like a film, you will inevitably lose. Because it's not the same exact thing. It doesn't follow the 3-act or the 7-act structure like you do in film. It's something completely different. It would be more akin to like a TV season. A game is like a TV season. But I will say this, and this is the one thing that I'll stand on. It's completely unrelated, but buy new. Buy new, buy new, buy new. If you believe in a game and you want to support the game, please, 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 please. We don't get a dime from it, okay? Once we do our job, we get paid, we're done. If it sells 2 million copies or it sells 2 copies, that's all the money that we're going to make on it.
Yeah, I would have bought an island by now.
I mean, jeez.
Have fun in Sacramento.
But
Nola.
Support.
That's what I call my imaginary hypothesis.
Nola.
You can come back.
I know it's like it's $60, and that's a lot of money to spend on a game. And I remember like 2 years ago when like Skyrim came out and Arkham City came out. And it was like 5 games came out within a week of each other, right? And people didn't have $300 to drop on games; they had 60, so you had to choose one. And so what we actually saw is that sales across the board went down. Nobody, except for Call of Duty, did tremendous numbers. Everyone did adequate numbers. Because people were just, I can only spend so much. And so sales actually went down. So when I think the responsibility and the onus is on the developers and the publishers to keep making kick-ass games, and the responsibility of the gamer falls on your shoulders as well to buy and support those games.
Just make sure Troy or I are in it. Because all the other ones, forget them.
They're just terrible. So, there you go. And hold on to those games too. Developers are working really hard to give you DLC that makes you want to hold on to that disc, so don't sell it. Hold on to it. Make it a library. And eventually everything will go digital download anyway, and it won't forget about it.
Then bring it to a con and we'll sign it.
Yeah. People that traded in Uncharted 2 for that GameStop, kicking yourself now, aren't you?
Why would you do that?
Good man. Good man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I have a seal for you guys.
Awesome. 2 puns.
Oh, it's the worst.
It does.
No, that's.
Traitor.
Hey.
All right, so
We have a question, Toph?
no, but we are technically out of time, but I'm going to let you guys go another 5 minutes. So
Sure.
if anybody else has any questions,
Hey there, Sonny. Come on up here, boy.
I'll do like 3 more questions.
It's like a field trip.
It's okay.
Permission slip.
Okay, so
Okay.
my name is Preston, and I have one question for you, Troy.
Okay.
So if Joel had to take care of Ellie, that is instead of a girl, it's a boy, then what would his reaction be, really?
Oh man, that's a really good question. So if Ellie had been like Elroy,
Yeah, but Dad, I don't want to.
Get your dog out of here. Go build something that could save our lives.
Okay.
I think that's a very interesting premise, and I think there would have been a completely different story to tell. I think that Ellie being a girl specifically played to the character and played to the story. What?
Sure would have made David's story a bit different. Everything happened for Wraith and Elroy.
Why did you take Charles Nelson Riley?
Because of Charles Nelson Riley.
Ellie. That's a wonderful question.
That's a great question. Yeah, it is. It really would have changed it. David would probably be somebody completely different.
Yes, I have a question for Nathan over there, Nathan Drake himself.
That's me.
Yes, in Uncharted 2, I don't know if you did this on purpose, but when he fell from one of the high pillars in the ruins, you kind of screamed like a little kid when you died. I was wondering, this is the best way I can do it, but I want you to try to scream the exact same way you died in Uncharted 2 when he screamed like a little boy going,
He wants me to scream like this.
that's exactly how you sound in the game when you died in
There's about 4 dogs outside that went.
Okay, now, if you would, excuse me, did you two try to do a contest to see who could do Kanji Tatsumi better? I want to see who could do Kanji Tatsumi.
Relax. It'll go in
It's like Saturday night, huh?
Drop the jaw. Get bent! Oh my god, am I supposed to do kanji? No, but I can't. I mean, how do you... It's like asking me to do Winnie the Pooh next to Jim Cummings. Really? I don't know. I didn't ask the question.
All right, I forfeit, I lose, but I'll do it for you. Get bent! As Deadpool, get bent!
Stupid name.
Well, you know, sometimes I sound like him, but I got a squint because I like to go, do things like this. Okay, 2 priests walk into a bar. Are you with me? I understand. I was also the parrot in the land. Where are the children? Are you ready? The priests are just having their way with the parrot.
Few people don't realize that Gilbert Gottfried is blind and that his voice acts as sonar. All right, let's do this, because we're gonna go refuel real quick. If you have something for us to sign, hold on to it. We're gonna do a signing, a quick signing from 3 to 5. I will say this. We're gonna miss our flight if we don't leave at 5. So I wanna make sure that everyone gets taken care of. If you have already had something signed, let somebody who hasn't had one in front of you. If you were the VIP, I think you guys are gonna get front of the line.
Yeah, they actually have a special line for them and tickets.
Special line for the special people.
It's special.
Everyone here is special. They had a special line once for other people. I'm not gonna tell that. Oh, you thought I meant, you guys are terrible. Yeah, all right. All right, everyone go do your thing. We'll see you guys back at the autograph room at 3 o'clock.
Thank you very much for coming.